Good morning. It is Sunday, Sunday, July 14th. It's just right at 7 a.m. We are headed up to Platteville, Wisconsin. There's a Boy Scout flying breakfast. I've been gone for 3 weeks, so I'm feeling pretty rusty. We went on a family vacation overseas. I'll talk a little bit maybe about that in the air. But let's get going. We got about a 40-minute flight. Weather is light winds, 010 at 10. Clouds are 9,000 feet. We're not going to get up into them. 3007 is on the altimeter. We'll get that put in here. And let's get going.
25 dew point.
Morning, Quad City clearance delivery, Comanche 6928 Papa at the South Tees with Oscar.
Comanche 6928 Papa, Quad City clearance, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Going up to Platteville, Wisconsin, 5,500 please.
Comanche 28 Papa, maintain VFR at or below 4,000. Departure frequency 133.27. Squawk 5322.
At or below 45322 133.27 for 28 Papa.
Comanche 28 Papa, read back correct.
Okay, so frequencies are set, altimeter is set, VSI is set, flaps are up, trim is set, landing gear indicator is green. Check the brakes, brakes are good. Morning, Quad City ground, Comanche 6928 Papa at the T's, looking for permission to taxi to the active.
Comanche 6928 Papa, Quad City ground, runway 5, taxi via Kilo.
5 via Kilo, 6928 Papa. Excellent. It is a hot one today, folks. Let me tell you something here. It is only like
Dallas 4231, Quad City tower proceed, direct Cedar Rapids,
probably
runway
80 degrees, but it's like 90% humidity. It's just sticky. Not too bad with the hand out the window here and the fan blowing on me.
Comanche 28 Papa, verify you have information, Papa.
Negative, sir. It was Oscar when I listened to it. Could you just give me the winds?
Absolutely, Papa. Wind is calm. Altimeter 3007.
3007 winds calm. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Let's do our run up. Okay, let's get a run up here. Brake set, doors and windows closed, and locked flight controls. Free and correct. orientation crap.
Scouts 4231, contact departure. Good morning.
Good morning, Quad City Tower. Comanche 6928 Papa, intersection Kilo 1 and 5, ready for takeoff.
Comanche 6928 Papa, Quad City Tower. Good morning. Fly runway heading, runway 5, cleared for takeoff.
Runway heading, runway 5, cleared for takeoff. 6928 Papa. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Okay, folks, we are cleared for takeoff. Mixture going rich. Approach end. Departure looks clear. Runway is clear. Wind sock shows slight right to left. Get her on center line. Bring out the power. Airspeed's alive. There's 70. 80. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Flaps are up. Gear is up. Get it into VY. Cylinder head temperatures are looking okay. Go ahead and get into a cruise climb.
Comanche 28 Papa, contact departure. Have a good morning.
28 Papa, over departure. Thank you, sir. Good morning, Quad City departure. Comanche 6928 Papa, indicating 1,200 in the climb.
Comanche 6928 Papa, Quad City departure, radar contact, altitude your discretion, proceed on course.
On course, Platteville, climbing to 5,500, 28 Papa. Okay, we are up, cylinder heads, everything's looking good. Got that tower there we gotta watch. It's telling me about the, Yep, I got the obstacle in sight, thank you. All right. Correct. Platteville, Wisconsin. Tire track is 002. Cylinder head temperatures. Everything's looking okay. Got the autopilot on here. A little bit hazy. We're going to 5,500. Just because it's going to be much cooler up there. Not really a long enough flight to warrant that, but it's just hot. Low temp pressures, everything's looking good. Cylinders. My number 4 is at 390, which is not ideal, but acceptable given the conditions. turn off that fuel boost pump. Out the mixture a little bit here. We're climbing through 3,000 feet. Cylinder head's down to 388, the hottest one. Everything's looking real good. Indicating 135 miles an hour, getting 700 feet a minute in the cruise climb. I'll take that. Boy, it is hazy. I don't know how much you guys can see, but it's probably, oh, I bet you it's right at, oh, probably 10 miles max. Yeah, I can't see Clinton Airport. Well, no, I can't see the Clinton Airport, and it's about 12 miles out. So, yeah, I bet you it's no more than 10 miles. Just haze. Alright, there's 4,000. 1,500 to go. Hottest cylinder is now down to 380. Get us up here into cruise. Everything's looking good, everything's sounding good. $4,800 for 5,500. 5,400, folks. We'll get it leveled off. I hope this camera is showing something. I pointed down the wing again, but with that sun blaring right into it, it probably isn't. All right, 4,450. Let's start the level off. And we're going to run 65%. Wait, we're going to run, what's my 5,000? We'll run 70%. Let the speed build here. Go ahead and get ourselves dialed in. We'll run 22 and a half, 23. Gallons an hour. All right. We are leaned out, powers are set. Time to switch fuel tanks. Fuel boost pump coming on. Right main off, left main, or right main on, left main off. Fuel pressure looks good. Fuel pressure looks good. We are used right at 5 gallons. Alright, so I hope everybody is having a good summer so far. We did our family vacation, not a flying vacation. Well, we flew, but I let the professionals do it. Went and saw my wife's folks. We spent a week in Ireland, and we spent a week and a half with my wife's folks in Spain. Had a great time. I'd never been to Ireland. It was very neat. It was very nice. Saw a whole bunch of stuff. I never knew there were so many Americans there. I didn't know that many people went to Ireland. I thought I was going to some little out of the way place. I thought, oh, this would be great. And there was just a ton of Americans, ton of Germans. Of course, when I lived in Germany, I lived there 7 years, and the Germans do love to travel.
Papa, contact Chicago Center 133.905.
692 Papa over to Chicago 13395. Thank you, sir.
Air inbound stream. Good morning, Chicago Center, Comanche 6928 Papa, level 5,500. Comanche 6928 Papa, Chicago Center, to be altimeter 3011. 3011, 28 Papa, thank you.
So, anyway, when I lived in Germany, I lived there 7 years, 3.5 in the Army, and 3.5 I worked for the Army but as a civilian. And the Germans do love to travel. That is, they really something that I think the majority of them are passionate about. And there were plenty of them there, and lots of Americans. But it was very nice. We spent 7 days, and we traveled up and down the west side, mainly southwest actually. Really enjoyed it. Alright, George has got the plane. Anyway, so I flew, before I left, and then of course it's been
Boy 3582, Chicago Center, fly heading
3 weeks.
Traffic, climb and maintain 16,000.
And I had to come up again. It is one small snag.
Okay, 39, Chicago Center, climb and maintain.
That we ran into.
Climb and maintain 17,000, Milwaukee altimeter 3015.
One, well, actually a couple. One, I'm definitely glad I'm a GA pilot, because airports are just, what a nightmare. If I could have flown, I would have flown, but not across the Atlantic. I mean, I might do it, but my wife and the kids, they wouldn't. I think it'd be a hell of an adventure. But it's just the lines, security, you got to be there 2 hours early. Well, hell, 2 hours, I've covered 300 miles, it's just like, oh my God. But like I said, it is, it's a, I kind of wish cruise ships would come back, and I had time. I would just take a cruise ship and ignore the airlines, but I don't have that kind of time. So we ran into just a couple of snags. From Chicago to Philadelphia was a good flight. Philadelphia to Shannon,
Delta 18,
no problem.
how's the ride in the climb?
We then toured around,
Climb maintains level 200, clear direct Badger.
and we ended up in Dublin, and that's where the problem started. In Dublin, our Iberia flight was late showing up because we wanted to go Dublin-Madrid, and then Madrid to San Sebastian, which is in the north side of Spain, on the Atlantic side. And so the flight was late showing up. Of course, they were late getting loaded, late taking off. And I had an hour and a half buffer built in. And then we got to Madrid, and they must have held over a solid 30 minutes. No weather, no nothing. It was just, I think the airport was busy.
39, climb maintain level 230.
And so we landed, and of course we run like the old O.J. Simpson. Of course, a lot of you might not be old enough to remember the O.J. Simpson commercial. we go running through the airport, and we miss the flight. And then, okay, that's all well and good. You know what I'm saying? That happens. And I'm thinking, well, there's probably a flight every 2 hours inside Spain on a, between, because it was afternoon, so you figure business people are going back and forth. No, by the time we had to get in line, and we had it must have been a 3-hour wait to try to get reseated.
5660
on Iberia, and they just told us, no, I'm sorry, we don't have any seats for you. There were 2 more flights that day, but they gave all, of course, the first class passengers. I'm too cheap to pay for first class, by the way. I'm a poor pilot here. I got to pay for this. So I just went, oh my God. And they were like, well, we'll put you up in a hotel. I'm like, forget about it. We had my sister-in-law with us. She had to be to work the next day. So So I ended up renting a car and driving 4.5 hours. Which, don't get me wrong, it was a lovely drive until about the last hour and a half. The sun had gone down, and anyway, the sun had gone down, and it's mountainous up there on the north side of Spain, and I'm not much of a mountain person. As you can tell, I live in flatlands where the roads are pretty straight. So it was interstate, but it was still one of these.
854 Chicago Center, Roger.
And we got in about 11:30 then at night, 12 o'clock at night. And that was the
Chicago Center, Dakota 211 Charlie with request.
It was a mess. Anyway, had a good visit.
November.
Saw a bunch of. I'm a kind of a castle and fort person.
111 Charlie. I should say 111. It's easier.
And I had a good time with that. Saw some castles and some fortresses.
Dakota 2111 Charlie. Go ahead. Chicago Dakota 2111 Charlie. Approximately 15 miles west of Butte. 4,800 feet, climbing to 6,500. Would like flight following to KOMA Epperly Field. November 2111 Charlie, SWAT 3106, maintain.
He's not on ADSB. We're going to have to watch him. So anyway, that was my, then of course the flight back was no problem. But Iberia really on that, they just could not get out of their own way on our flight in. And that's why I said I'm glad I'm a GA pilot.
54, climb, maintain.
If anywhere east of the Rockies, in this thing,
2111 Charlie,
I'm 4 hours and 30 minutes. I'm on the Gulf Coast from here.
View altimeter 3011.
4.5, 5 hours. I'm on the East Coast. Now, if I get down, want to go into, Atlanta's 4 hours into southern Florida. That is a long flight, and into southern Texas, that's an 8-hour day. So, that far southern pieces, that's a little bit farther. But 2 or 3 2-hour flights, it's doable. And with the autopilot and everything, it's relatively relaxing, unless you're fighting weather, of course. And I'm just glad that I have the opportunity. Because I'd like to avoid the airports if at all possible, other than when I use them for me. Okay, so that's enough of my woe and misery. I know, right? Couldn't fly from Dublin to San Sebastian. That's a problem, right? Yeah, I know. I get it. We're going into Platteville Municipal Airport with for a Boy Scout Pancake Flying Breakfast.
Yeah, 39, contact Chicago Center 126.87. Good day.
And we got to start descending here in a little bit, about 2 minutes. Quick flight. Let me get the radio set up here.
Got a 11 Charlie, contact Cedar Rapids approach 134.05. Good day. 134.05, 2111 Charlie.
122, 7 AWAS, 125.75.
Temperature 22 Celsius. Dew point 21. Altimeter 3013. Platteville Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation. 123 Zulu weather. Wind 100 at 7. Visibility 10. Clear below 12,000. Temperature 2.
Okay. Okay, we're approaching our top of descent. Go ahead and start on down. Pull a couple inches out. Point the nose down. We're looking for 500 feet a minute. We're on the fullest fuel tank. We got one bit of traffic here off to our left. It's quite a bit of ways out. Okay, there's 500 foot a minute. trim for that. Pattern altitude is 2,000 feet.
Chicago Center, Comanche 6928 Papa.
Comanche 28 Papa, go ahead.
Roger, sir. I'm starting my descent into Platteville. I'll go ahead and drop flight following at this time so I can switch over and start calling.
Number 28 Papa, Roger. Additional traffic at your 10 o'clock and 10 miles northeastbound, showing VFR 2,500 unverified. Later service terminated to Squawk VFR and frequency change approved.
Squawk and VFR, thanks for the call on traffic. I'll be looking for him. Have a good day, sir.
Okay, we do have him on ADS-B.
Platteville area traffic, Comanche 6928 Papa, 17.5 miles south of the field, descending through 4,500. Be overflying midfield and entering a left downwind for runway.
Traffic approach again.
Runway 15, Platteville.
Platteville traffic here, 6743 Juliet, departing runway 7 to the north, Platteville.
Yeah, maybe 7 would be better. What kind of speed has this fella got? 80? No. 113 knots. 153 knots. So I should be able to pull in front of him. All right, folks, we're headed down.
Traffic 033 Mike Golf is 10 to the south-southwest. We'll be landing runway 7, Platteville.
323 Mike Golf, Comanche 6928 Papa, sir. I'm to your southeast, descending through 3,700, sir. I'll go ahead and follow you in once I get slowed down.
All right, yeah, somebody walked all over you, but I heard you say you're going to follow me in.
Yeah, roger, sir. Once I get her slowed down, I'll follow you into 7.
43 Juliet, confirm Unicom, and let's crosswind 7 to the north, Platteville.
Okay, we backed out some manifold pressure. This guy is 113 knots. So we're going to have to give him some time. What we'll do is we'll do a right-hand 360 and come in behind him.
Platteville traffic 033 Mike Golf 7 to the south-southwest. Inbound runway 7. We'll make it a Straight in 7.
Okay, folks, what we're going to do is we're going to pull level.
Platteville traffic, Bonanza 8586 Mike is 10 miles to the north at 2,500 inbound Platteville.
Platteville traffic, Euro 323 Mike Golf is 5 to the west. Straight in runway 7 at 2,200 Platteville.
Platteville area traffic, Comanche 6928 Papa is 6 to the south and a right-hand 360 to follow 323 Mike Golf in runway 7, Platteville. Yeah, Platteville traffic, Comanche 9222 Pop is 9 miles to the west. We'll be landing at Platteville.
And I got the Comanche on the screen, and Aero 323 Mike Golf. Turning a 4-mile final runway 4, or runway 7, Platteville.
Comanche 6928 Papa, sir, I'll go ahead and follow that other Comanche and then, because he's going to slide in between you and me.
Sounds good. Platteville traffic, Cherokee 6743 Juliet is 5 miles to the north, inbound, Platteville.
Platteville traffic, Bonanza 8586 Mike is 7.5 miles to the north, and I'll follow the 43 Juliet in Platteville.
And Platteville traffic, Aero 323 Mike Golf, 2.5 mile final runway 7, full stop, Platteville. Platteville traffic, Cherokee 6743 Juliet is now 4 to the north. We'll come in for a left base for runway 7, Platteville.
Yeah, Comanche 9222 Pop is 6 miles to the west.
Platteville traffic, Euro 323 Mike Golf, 1.5 mile final, runway 7, full stop, Platteville.
Platteville traffic, Bonanza 8586 Mike, 5 miles out to the north. I've got a visual on 43 Juliet, Platteville.
323 Mike Golf is 1 mile final, runway 7, Platteville. Platteville traffic, Cherokee 6743 Juliet, 3 miles to the north and to enter left base for runway 7, Platteville. Platteville traffic, Euro 323 Mike Golf, crossing runway 1533, Platteville. And Platteville traffic, Euro 323 Mike Golf, will be clear of all active runways, Platteville.
9222 Papa, 6928 Papa, sir, I do not have visual on you. Platteville traffic, Cherokee 6743, Juliet, left base for runway 7, looking for incoming traffic, Platteville. Yeah, Platteville traffic, Comanche 9 triple deuce Papa, 5 miles to the west. Just circling out here, I'll be coming in straight in for 07.
9222 Papa, this is 6928 Papa, sir. I do have visual on you now.
Platteville, Bonanza 8586 Mike is on left base for 07, about 2.5 miles out.
Platteville traffic, Cherokee 43, Juliet, turning final 7, Platteville.
Platteville, Bonanza 8586 Mike is turning final for 07 on a 1.5 mile final for 07 Platteville.
Platteville traffic, Comanche 9 triple deuce Papa is on a 3-4 mile final for 07.
Platteville traffic, Cessna 909 Mike Romeo is 10 miles to the northwest to be landing Platteville on 7.
Mount Holly traffic, RB 3714 Romeo.
Platteville, Bonanza 8586 Mike, 1 mile final 07.
East at 5,000 feet. Landing Mount Holly on 18 Mount Holly. And Platteville traffic, Comanche 9 triple deuce Papa is 3 mile final for 07.
Platteville area traffic, Comanche 6928 Papa is 7 mile final, runway 07.
Platteville traffic, Bonanza 8586 Mike, clear ball runway.
And Platteville traffic, Comanche 9 triple deuce Papa on a 1 mile final 07 Platteville.
Platteville traffic, Comanche 6928 Papa, 8.5 mile final, runway 07 Platteville. Last calling traffic, Comanche 6928 Papa, sir, please extend your downwind. I'm on a about a 6 mile final for runway. I do have you in sight, sir, for runway 07.
And Platteville traffic, Comanche 9 triple deuce Papa, be clear the active 07 Platteville.
Gas, undercarriage, mixture.
Traffic, Cessna 909 Mike Romeo is 5 miles northwest, be landing on 7
Platteville.
Platteville traffic, Comanche 6928 Papa, 1.5 mile final, Platteville.
Okay, let's get some quick flaps in.
Platteville traffic, aircraft running left base, 07 Platteville.
A little bit of an uphill here.
Platteville traffic, Cessna 6324 Sierra on a 3 mile final, runway 07 Platteville.
Woo!
Platteville traffic, aircraft running on short final, 07 Platteville.
Hey, Kevin in the Comanche. You want to park maybe up here by the FBO? We're going to park the helicopter down there.
Okay, sounds good.
Platteville area traffic, Comanche 6928 Papa, exiting the end of runway 7, Platteville.
Platteville traffic, Cessna 6324 Sierra, 2 mile final, runway 7.
Okay, folks, there you go. It's always fun coming into a flying breakfast, isn't it? Let's see if they see where they want to go.
Platteville traffic, Cessna 6324 Sierra, 1 mile final, runway 07, Platteville.
All right, folks, that's it. Hope you guys have a great week. We'll talk to you later.